Hey, tent guy here. Let's put together a Big Agnes Fairview 1. This is a one-person tent without a full rain fly, but it's got a pretty good rain fly anyway. It's reminiscent of the old Eureka Backcountry 1 tent, in that the rain fly comes over like this, but leaves an awning here. Let's go take a look at what we've got. Oh great, a spider. Okay, this is kind of, well, let's just lay it out and see what we got. There's no fancy hubs. There's no fancy anything. We're just going to connect everything and go. We got that one in. When you have two poles that are kind of just standing free, I like to drop them down in the same direction while I figure out what I'm doing with them. Like that. We're going to do the same thing with this. Just drop it down there. Then when we raise them up, first thing we do is look for the middle connector, and I see it right here. It's got a big hook. Okay, that's our start of our tent. Now all we have to do is connect on the way from top to bottom. And this looks like it's moving pretty well. No problems yet. I do notice that it's wider at this end than at this end. Let's take a measurement here. While I'm here, the rear end is 29, and this end, where your head goes, is going to be a little wider at about 41. And our length will take the measurement of, oh, we're done. See, oh, no we're not. Still got a couple more to do. So 29 and 41. Let me measure from back here, see what we got. .84, maybe 85 inches. A nice tent. Okay, since it's a one-person tent, there's only one door. Now let's throw the fly. We don't have much wind, so it's not crucial how we do it. However, we know we've got to find the door. And there's the door, so it goes on that side. Whoop. There we are. This Big Agnes has clickers. Very easy to connect. And it looks like it has reflective guy outs. This cord is reflective. She's going together very quickly and very well, but just common sense. You build the tent, then you connect here. This will form a vestibule, or we could call it a little gear pocket, to keep your gear dry. One last one over here, and we are done. We're not really done. She's a little loose. So now's the time we'll go around tightening down all these guy outs. Trying to get the rain fly to fit the poles. We're trying to run the rain fly so they match the poles here. And so if you're 2 inches off the ground there, you want to be 2 inches off the ground here. We might pick this up and stretch it out a little bit more. I call this tent dressing. You might call it housekeeping. A couple more guy outs, mostly for ventilation. Here's one at the end. We don't have one over here, just one there, and there's one on this side. I'll show you when we do the walk around in just a couple of moments. I think that just about does it. Final touch, the vent to let the air come in. Now let's see what we got. Whoa, I didn't step back quite far enough. Let's go back and take a look around here. If we step around, you can see it's a very nice tent. Here we're at the quarter of it. Here we're right at the rear angle of it. One of the guy outs that I set up is off to the right there. You can't really store stuff on there because you got no little doorway to get to. So you can see it's a little lopsided because it only has one door and one real vestibule. But we do have another vent. Let me show you this vent. It's real simple. You lift up. There's a little piece of Velcro stick in here. And you just kind of, well, make it go in there, and then you've got a vent. If it's cold weather, you can tap them down, and then you got nothing. Okay, let's come around to here and open up. Take the camera off the tripod and see what we have. This Velcro 1, 2, that's to keep the flap down and protect the zipper. It's a nice touch, a lot of them have it. I'll just throw this back for now. I think I'll throw this back too, just like that. So we can go in and look at our beautiful tent. Give me a moment to unhook here. There, we should be lifted off now. Let's go take a quick look inside. Like I say, up here at the head, we got 41 inches. At the rear, it's 29. They taper it to save weight. But this is not the lightest tent in the world. I think I measured it at almost 4 pounds, or maybe even more. But you've got good ventilation with this mesh. You've got great rainfly coverage, and you've got decent storage area for your gear. I think she's a nice one. And of course, she's a Big Agnes tent. They make very good tents that have a really good reputation. So that is your Big Agnes Fairview 1 backpacking tent. Let me see if I can catch that measurement before I let you go. The weight of it was 3.8. The length was 84. I think we were 41 at the head and only 29 at the rear because your feet don't need as much space as your head does. And she's a very nice tent with a full rain fly. Okay, let's cut.